Good morning. It's Lions Talk with Smokin, Jeremy B, and Von Doom with our day run reaction show in the morning. What a long night. We didn't make it back to the hotel till after 2 a.m. last night. It's a grind, these things. And if you don't have that grind gear, you're not going to make it. But there he is, our first round pick at number 24 after a small trade up 5 spots to get him. Terrion Arnold, considered by some best corner in this draft. What's that, sir?
That's Malik Neighbors.
Is it really?
Yep.
Because I didn't take a picture of him.
Look at that.
Damn it. I didn't take a picture of him.
You did.
That's weird.
It's okay. We're fine with that too.
Yeah, I'm glad Malik Neighbors is a giant. You wanted a wide receiver, you got a wide receiver, and I think you got the better one. Jeremy, that pic I sent you, we need to buy that man a beer. There was a guy that was in his cheesehead thing next to some Lions fans when they announced Jordan Morgan. He hung his head. You could see the top of his cheesehead. He was so disappointed in that.
No, I don't know why the hell he's disappointed in that. That was a great pick, honestly.
I just didn't know if he was a first-round talent. Paul Jones in the house. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Man, I am whooped. I feel like I've been shot at and missed and shit at and hit. But let's get this show on the road.
Show up here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Jones.
All right, how's it going, guys? Let me kill the background.
Dude, what the hell was Atlanta thinking? Their GM said this morning that Penix is the future, and if need be, they can sit him for 4 or 5 years.
Right, they can sit him for 4 years and start him as fifth.
He's already 24 years old, so you're going to be a starter for your first time at 28, 29 years old? You're crazy.
Another Alabama guy. Can't believe we got him. Oh, I know what he did.
So, I mean,
He's
Orlando.
already almost 30. Yeah, so's Hendon Hooker. Quit the bitching. You know what? They got a guy that's accomplished. He went from one school that was failing to another school and thrived. It was actually a good pick because, number one, Cousins might be starting out on the PUP list still. Everybody forgot about that. Neighbors to the Giants is a steal. Yes, it was. That was a great pick because the Chargers decided not to trade back. There was a big trade that was rumored that was going to happen because it was supposed to be Ayuk and Samuel for the 5th pick.
I don't know, man. My whole view on the Neighbors thing, like, I love the player. I don't hate the pick. I just hate that pick was made this year. Because Right now, I don't feel we have a guy that's going to be able to get him the ball consistently. And I don't want to waste another wide receiver's talents.
It was pretty amazing how many offensive players, and I said it was an offensive draft. I expected more offensive players. I didn't expect the most in NFL history. But I did say it'd be between 4 and 6 QBs. But did I expect Penix to be a top 10 guy? Oh, we're probably breaking up. He says either I'm breaking up or you guys are. How's it
I'm not
coming
breaking
through
up.
you?
Don't
Is
get
it
on me.
coming through for me? Oh, yeah, then it is. Yes, it was, Tina. A lot of talent left in this draft. Yes, there is. None of us had Mitchell and Arnold fall that more, but I did say Mitchell would be the first QB off the board. He's better than you think, is undone. All is good on my end.
How is
Kind
he
of
not
shocking,
doing
Kirk Cousins.
It's undone. Like, seriously. Terrion Arnold, if he runs 1/10 of a second faster, he's a top 15 pick, and nobody questions it, saying he's the best cornerback in the draft. And he played against superior competition. He was the number one cornerback in Alabama.
Orlando Escobar, I'm going to correct you on that a little bit because you said we were trading up into the top 15. I said we weren't trading up at all, and I was wrong. And Cooper Beebe is going to be a steal for somebody. Really thought Green Bay was going to take him. Glad for us they didn't, but they still get the pick before us this round. I don't think Braswell will last much longer. There's not much good edge left.
There's a lot of good corners left.
A lot of good corners. All the good corners.
Realistically, man, Brad Holmes right now is on the phone.
We only went up to 24, Orlando, not 22. It was 24.
You went to 24. There were 23 offensive players taken in the draft. Brad Holmes needs to freaking package a trade right now, move up for fucking Cooper DeJean. Then you got your safety, your corner, you're good to go.
That I said the same thing. I either package and move up now, or you trade back and you're going to end up with Cole Bishop and somebody for the 4th round too.
Is undone with what you're saying right here with that, how he struggles in man. He played majority of man coverage there, and he was a better press man cover than he was an all fall cover guy. He's very strong and his violent hands right there, but after 5 yards, he tends to play a little aggressive.
PFF does not grade that shit right. Yeah, everybody swears by PFF, but PFF is wrong.
Cowboys still, they got it there.
Yep.
You know what?
Steve is real, yeah, in the building.
Steve, your Packers got a fucking great one last night, buddy.
But it was going to be Cooper DeJean, Steve. Terrion Arnold, best CB in the draft. I love the move up to get him. I wouldn't be shocked if Brad makes a move up to get back into the 3rd if a guy he likes is there. Wow, I guess you're going to totally ignore his stats that he did in man coverage because they only ran zone coverage 20% of the time. And he had 5 interceptions, yep. 477 snaps and only 2 sacks for Jordan Morgan, yep. He did pretty good against deep threats. He only gave up 2 touchdowns the entire time. Game speed looks better than fucking Pajama Warrior speed. Good morning, JB, Von Doom, and Lions family. Brad shocked us again. Love our first round pick. Wait, read that wrong. Tonight should be a great day for us. Yeah, you guys got 4 picks today, I think, or 3. Yeah, 3 or 4. Yes. I like the pick. I talked to the guy. I even asked him about his suspension or his when he was sat down. Yep, 4 picks today. Yep. Cooper Beebe tonight. We hope so, but I don't think we're going to do it. So, yeah, it is good luck with that. I bet you New York has 2 picks in front of us. Green Bay picks in front of us. There's still a lot of teams that need O-line, especially interior O-line help. What did I say yesterday morning? Anybody remember about the interior offensive lineman? I said Jackson Powers Johnson's going to fall to the 2nd round, and everybody said, no, he's not. Mm-hmm. The only interior O-lineman that went, Graham Barton. So is Amik Robinson not starting now? I'm pretty sure he is. Yep. I said JPJ would fall. What I think is crazy, both the guys that they wanted to pair up with Josh Allen, the Bills traded back twice and ended up not getting them. Xavier Worthy. As soon as they traded back with the Chiefs, I was like, uh-oh. Tyreek Hill 2.0. JPJ to the Lions? I doubt it. Good morning, gentlemen. Somebody will take him now because it's not as big of a risk with his medicals being what they are. Somebody will grab him before we get to 61 unless we move. Bears need O-line help big time, and they don't have a 2nd round either. I know that's, but they only have 3 more picks in the entire draft. So can someone tell me I was told the Lions wouldn't, and they did. Yeah, I know. They moved up. They moved up 5 spots. They gave up their third.
I called the trade up.
I know. And I said I was wrong already.
I know. I just wanted to say I was right.
I know. You know how I feel about Worthy. Perfect spot for him. Yeah, you guys got. I already know you got 10 more picks. I already said that. You got 4 today and 6 tomorrow. 6 tomorrow.
Hey, Steve. The only problem with having that many picks, you got to sign them all. That takes cash.
At least they didn't have 2 first-round picks to sign.
Is undone. That recommendations for going there in person today.
Well, everybody that came in attendance for the draft out of the draftees were picked yesterday. So if you're coming today, all you're going to do is you will get to see Calvin Johnson announce the pick for the Lions in day 2. He's announcing the picks. What time am I heading downtown today? We are heading down about 1:30 from here in Farmington Hills to downtown because they have a media hospitality place where they put out a nice little spread of food. It's called Lambert One. Jeff Lambert's a part of it, former NASCAR driver. I said the Vikings were probably getting JJ, or unless he went to the Commanders.
I thought they were getting them, but I thought they were going up to a higher pick to get them.
Yeah, they did go up a higher pick to 10. It was to me, it was a wasted trade up. That one spot, I don't
I
think
think
the
they
Jets.
were afraid that the Raiders were going to come up.
Oh. Do I like the Vikings and Bears picks? For the Vikings and Bears, yes. For the Lions, no. I'd rather be honest. Sarah is so excited. Yeah, she called it. She wanted JJ the entire time. She said JJ or Penix. When Penix went at 8, I knew the Vikings were getting JJ. Going to the draft, going to visit the draft stream tonight. Ended up getting a Jays ticket for tonight. We'll be keeping tabs. Nice. Who said I don't like the Lions pick? I didn't say that. But the cost was too high, so we didn't move up there. Everybody else is the one that's poo-pooing on Arnold. Okay, if you guys like the pick, you can't bitch about moving up. Those of you that called for a move up, don't bitch about it, because I don't want to hear it. I said I didn't want to use draft capital to move up, and nobody in front of us took a corner.
The Eagles took a corner.
Can I ask what's up with Dallas? They didn't have a free agency, so they needed more picks. That's why they accepted the trade up.
That was a great idea on their part. They traded back. They still got their freaking guy, added the picks.
Was going to ask what your thoughts were on Arnold. I missed the first part of your stream. Not thrilled with moving up, but I understand why we did. And yet, there's only been 2 corners taken. It's Quinyon Mitchell who went first out of
3
the corners.
taken.
3. Who was? Oh yeah, Nate Wickens at the end by the Ravens, right?
Yep.
Roman Wilson for me now. So round 2. No, I hope not.
Dude, I guess they did.
Yeah, I know.
The moaned about that.
So stupid, and they're getting ignorant about it.
John wasn't taken last night. He's still on the board right now. He's on the.
Yep, I love the fact that we got him. I still think we need a 3rd and a 4th round pick in this draft, and I'm not going to be. God, guys, your questions are coming in too fast, and I don't have glasses. I cannot read the chat at all. It's all a blur. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I can't read it at all.
Who y'all looking at 6? At 61?
I think they're going to go Marshawn Nealon if he's there.
I'm happy with the pick. Arnold does appear to be a shutdown corner. I don't believe in a true shutdown corner. There's like 3 in the entire NFL, but it'll be a very good corner. King SJ, you got anyone in mind for 61? He just said Nealon, okay. Andrew Merkenlich, strict about our pick. Jeremy, just so happy. In Brad Holmes, we trust. One pride. Is undone. Oh shit, Cooper is still available. Damn. Yes, he is. Jerson Newton fell too. Yep. Kool-Aid fell. Newton.
I already said it 3 times. I've said Marshawn Nealon every time I get asked about 61. I think that's going to be the pick because we don't have a 3rd rounder and we can't wait. Anyone else other than Nealon? Not where we're at. Interesting first round. Yep, I knew you guys were going O-line.
Braswell supposedly the 25th rated player still on the board. Braswell could fall that far.
It depends on what board you look at. Is undone. On one board, he's in the 50s, and then other boards, he's in the 70s. So 61 is right about where he should fall.
Ooh, JB.
Yep.
You can get Ennis Rackstraw.
What?
You can get Ennis Rackstraw Jr.
No, we don't need him. Living it up on there. She pops in with their normal high guys.
Do they really need an edge, though? You have edges. You need linebackers.
Charles Lee Thaxton, is that what that is?
Charles Lee Thaxton Jr.
Get him, BD.
Seriously, Peyton Wilson, Cedric Gray, or the hell's the one? Kid from Texas A&M, Edrin Cooper. One of those three linebackers is a great fit for that team.
For which team?
The Lions.
Oh, I just don't think linebackers as big a need as everybody thinks because we don't run enough of them.
You don't run enough of one, but you already got to figure out you're going to have to replace Anzalone because all of his tackles are not going to be fouls. So you need somebody fast to get ahead of the player, not have to try to catch from behind.
Nice. Where's he from?
Bastrop, Louisiana.
Good to see you here. First time we've seen you in.
Yeah, man. I apologize.
The stream screwed up somehow. Somehow it just ended itself. I was in the press room. I had nothing to do with it. I even got out of the stream completely, so my ghost computer would quit popping in and out.
Ghost computer. As good as Arnold is, he's better known in his community for charity work. He's also a great locker room guy, great video. Dude, I agree 100% there. And the best part about him is the way he handles adversity. He doesn't get down on himself. He doesn't say, woe is me. He says, okay, let's fix this shit.
Right. I specifically asked last night about the 4 games he was benched. What did he learn in that time? And he said, perseverance. Much like this draft, I had to persevere and sit. I'm happy to call Detroit home now, and I'm looking forward to bringing Detroit a Super Bowl. Mike Fisher says, welcome, Charles. He says, okay. Next year, the Lions will draft Barrett Carter at linebacker. There are 5 off-ball guys now, and usually only have 2 on the field. Giants got the best wide receiver in the draft, according to Steve Israel. Yeah. Not a great sign if you're getting benched for Eli Ricks.
I think
Eli Ricks was drafted last year. He got benched this year.
No, he was benched last year. He wasn't benched this year. He got benched for 4 games for Eli Ricks last year. Came back freaking determined about it. And Ricks wasn't bad. He got drafted too, so.
I said Ricks was overrated last year, and everybody gave me shit about it. What'd he do?
Didn't he go to Washington?
I don't remember. No, it wasn't Washington, was it?
I think. Yeah, Saban spoke highly of all the Bama guys, but he spoke a little higher of Arnold. Great pick. It was a great pick. It really was. And he
went to the Philadelphia. He went to the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's a dime corner right now.
Oh, fuck him, man. But anyway, Terrion Arnold, though, man, like, from everything I've listened to him about when he got benched, he, like, became obsessed with fixing his game. Like, to the point where it's probably unhealthily obsessed, and I love that.
And as much as I hate to say it, at 27, Arizona got a dog. I don't care what you say. Darius Robinson is going to make himself something in the NFL after listening to him last night. He is so process oriented in how he practices and how he prepares for each game. I think he's going to be like a coach on the field.
Cool. You can prepare all you want. You can't get faster just by preparing like that.
He prepares the way a defensive tackle should prepare. He's a defensive tackle. They moved him to end. End of story. Niners pick was surprising. Yes, it was.
Good pick.
It's a good pick, but it was surprising. But the fact that they were shopping at the beginning of the day, they were shopping to the Chargers to try to move up to 5 to get get either neighbors or whoever was going to be available.
Which makes me think that Brandon Ayuk is probably going to be on the move.
Yeah, but we gave up a third rounder to move up 5 spots. I would have rather gave up next year's third because we already gave up our third rounder this year for Carlton Davis. That's just me.
You know what? You gave up this year's third to move up for one of the best corners in the entire draft.
I am not bitching that we did it. That's not what I'm saying. You're missing my point there. I just said I would have rather it have been next year's third.
I don't think we got it. Anyway, Patriots inquired about Samuel according to Josina Anderson.
Well, John Lynch called the San Diego Chargers to go to 5. He was offering up Samuel and Ayuk to get there. I heard that at the draft from the Niners guys. Anyone else cringe at the Jared Goff chance? No, I knew it was going to happen.
No, the absolute fucking stupidest, most horrible, gayest thing I saw last night. That guy in the fucking crowd holding that Goaty Goffington jersey. Like, really? You homer ass homer.
I know you hate him. You know what? He endeared himself to us, and he's accepting what he is here to everybody. And that's good for him.
I think I hate him more as a player than as a person, if that makes sense.
I understand. No, I know what you're saying. You've always hated that type of quarterback.
The fucking thing about it, because he doesn't do it. He doesn't do anything to win a goddamn game. When the game's on the line, he doesn't just make something happen. Like I used to say that shit about Eli when he first came in, but then look at how many fourth quarter drives he ran for comebacks. I think he has the most in NFL history in a single season.
How many was it?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I knew that. I know in his career he's got 40 come from behind ones.
I know that once Stafford did it, 8 of the 9 games, they said that tied or beat the record that year, so it had to have been 7 that year with Eli.
Something like that. I know he's got 40 come from behind ones in his career, which was ridiculous.
Stafford 54.
How many did Stafford do in the playoffs or the Super Bowl?
Oh, he did do one in the Super Bowl.
In the fourth quarter?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Remember, the Rams were winning. The guys dropped the pick, and they would have won, and then he threw the pass to Cooper Kupp to take the lead. You forgot about that, didn't you?
Rams didn't win a Super Bowl. Stafford's a bum.
Yeah, that's right. The Rams didn't win a Super Bowl. You know who won the Super Bowl? The Bengals losing. Orlando says everyone got paid but him. I think that's why Amon-Ra was hyping it up for him.
No, I told you why Amon Ra was so hype on him coming back. Because he knows that hookers aren't good. You keep throwing those little slant passes, so he tried to go deep to JMO, where Goff has a noodle, and he's going to keep giving him the volume. It makes sense.
Don't forget, Gerald Everett dropped that touchdown pass, too, as a tight end.
Well, you know what? Time out. Right there. Cooks and Reynolds. You're going to say Cooks screwed over Goff's legacy? Goff didn't even belong in that fucking Super Bowl. The refs gifted him that Super Bowl.
That may be. But at the same time, Cooks dropped a pass that he was so wide open he'd have walked in. Then he dropped a touchdown pass. Reynolds dropped a touchdown pass. Gerald Everett dropped a touchdown pass.
Maybe Goff throws a bad ball. I don't know.
I'd like to see Holmes trade up again in the second and get his next guy on his board. Debo is being shopped. I heard that. Ayuk was the only 49er wide receiver to celebrate the pick last night.
Do you think that's because he's like, I'm God, let's go?
No, I think it's because Debo's been wanting out. If you remember right, he asked for a trade last season.
He asked for a trade 2 years ago and then last year because he was tired of playing running back. And then they got fucking CMC when they did the trade 2 years ago. Now he doesn't have to play running back, and now his value is garbage because he's not doing it all.
Right. I think 49ers are going to trade into the top of the second round. Come on, doing thinking here. Would you give up both second round picks to get Debo?
Not a chance in hell.
I think it's funny that everyone brings up the drop against San Francisco, but never point out the 2 drops by Ramsey. Wide receiver drops are different than corners drop. To me.
Yeah.
Wide receivers are paid to catch the goddamn ball.
If the corner could catch the goddamn ball, they'd be playing wide receiver.
Most of them. You get those few cases where guys transition to the defense from wide receiver. Thank you to those who have liked. We got 21 watching. Make sure you smash that like, people. Corners are corners for a reason. Roy Brado, you're exactly right. But overall, it was a great night. Long grind. Jeff Risdon didn't even wait to talk to Terrion Arnold. That's how tired he was. This morning, they were having the NFL veteran handicap game where it's the vets that have been injured or stuff like that and have to use mobility assisted devices. So they were doing a wheelchair game this morning. We didn't go. Too tired.
That'd be something to go see.
I wanted to go see it, but I was too tired, man. I didn't even wake up till 9 a.m.
Should have blown around a Coke last night and just kept rolling through the day.
No. Can't do the yaya.
You had to justify the means, man.
The thicker can't take it. Sorry.
Hey, that's a snazzy shirt I got on.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it great? Some bum made it for me.
Corners are receivers you couldn't catch. Yep. Well, not all of them, man, because there was this corner that was from Michigan, actually, so you'll know who it is. He caught a whole lot of fucking balls as a corner.
Charles Woodson.
Yep. Probably the second best cornerback of all time.
If not, he's right up there. But you still got to put Paul Krause up in the safeties as one of the best who ever played the game because he played in an era where they didn't throw the ball for 14 game seasons. And 81 career interceptions still.
How about Deion Sanders? He proved he's a cornerback that could play wide receiver.
Yep. But number 2 on that list is Darrelle Revis for career interceptions.
There's still a ton.
Deion's 2, Hunter in the future. I still hope we take somebody like Stiggers later, but I don't think we're going to get him now at 164. We're going to trade up into the 4th.
Guess he was never on his board.
Those guys are the exception, not the norm. You're actually right. I agree with that. Well, it's time to talk about our sponsors.
Yeah. Especially the first one.
Oh, yeah. Steve is real. Not going to be happy, but guess what? FTP, the best sponsor on the program that doesn't pay us a dime, but we love saying it every day. What does it stand for there, Von Doom?
Fuck the Packers.
And twice on Fridays, because it's a fuck your feelings Friday. We forgot to say that.
It is.
We'll look at the chat real quick.
JB, do you guys get to like meet with Holmes and Campbell or see any of those guys at all?
Say what?
You guys get to like talk to coaches or the GMs at all with these things?
No, they're not in the press room at all. They might be today because of the picks, because none of those kids are here. You know what I mean? Only 11 out of the 13 showed up.
Who skipped?
Kool-Aid and Cooper. FT, fuck the Packers and their draft picks. I love you, Henry Gray. All right. Next up, we got Glossner Grand, the best window tinner in Saginaw, 409 Hamilton Street in Saginaw, Michigan, 989-443-9240. Give them a call. Schedule your appointment to get your windows tinted or your auto detailed today. I mentioned this ad, get a discount, make that whip look ready for summer, like the 300 C-Class or this Audi. And last but not least, Brandon Service, located at South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road in Flint, Michigan, where the water is almost as leaded as your plastic bottles. We have great prices on used tires and great prices on new tires too. Call George, Red, or myself at 810-233-8230. And you can come in, buy a set, mention this ad, and you will get $10 off. Oh, man, what a day. I'm ready for it to end already.
Slacker.
No, not trying to be a slacker. I'm just wore out. But I got 2 more days of this. Today is the easy one. Tomorrow's the long one because it starts even earlier.
Let me give a shit about day 3.
Day 3 is when teams are built. Oh, shit. All Jones went there. D-Town from the U. Day 2, can't wait. Our division, black and blue. Yes. Yes, it was great food. Yesterday was a Mexican buffet. They had some pulled pork, some chorizo, some fajita chicken, refried beans, Spanish rice. Take a nappy, young sir. I might. I got some issues to work out with some other things before I can go to bed. Have a great day, everybody.
Oh, Paul Jones. I forgot for a second.
Oh, I am tired, but you know what? I'll make it. I've done more work with less sleep. So have a great day, everybody. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. Starts right here. Much love. Peace, love, and chicken Trace. He goes, ha ha ha, love you, John Doom.
Have a good day, everyone.
This has been Lions Talk with Smokin, Jeremy B, and Von Doom. We'll catch you next time.
Sponsors depend on it.
It's not ending.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I think they're saying, fuck you, let's just roll all day.
Having trouble ending the show. Weird. Does it say ended on your end?
Nope.
Great. Well, let's try this again. Oh, exit the stream and pop back in. I'll be right back, guys.
You know we break shit. It's the ghost. It's the ghost of Jeremy. Oh, fuck. That computer shit last night, man, that was so terrible. It legitimately sounded like a robot was trying to fuck a piece of tin foil or something last night with the ghost of Bobby Lane. Well, I guess until Jeremy comes back, it's fuck the Lions, fuck Brad Holmes, fuck Dan Campbell, fuck his feelings, fuck it.
I'm back. Let's try this again.